there was an offer to end the Ukraine war of no NATO for Ukraine for 20 years. We freeze the conflict and, in effect, give over territory and have a demilitarized zone. And the fighting stops, but we still arm Ukraine. And remember, Donald Trump was the president to arm Ukraine. Obama didn't do that. Obama sent blankets, he sent missiles. I think Putin is going to reject that offer. Because, and here's the reasoning. The arming of Ukraine was why he invaded it in the first place. Period. And he is not going to see that. He's going to say, oh, I'm just going to hand over this problem to my successor. And Ukraine, they're going to have 20 years to birth new soldiers, literally, to grow. They're going to be 18-year-olds who are going to now fight against our army 20 years from now with modern weapons from the United States. And it might not be in NATO, but it's going to be part of the West, basically. And no. And I think Donald Trump's going to turn on Putin and go hard on this issue. This is my speculation, but I feel like this is how it's going to work. In fact, weirdly, anyway, that's my thoughts, and you can react to that or tell me I'm wrong if you want, or just give me your thoughts on Ukraine.
No, I actually agree with you on that. I think that because, and this is one of the reasons why I was against Trump, people don't realize that he actually set the stage for all the problems under Biden. Why do you think there were so many Venezuelans coming here? It's because him and John Bolton tried to do a high-pressure campaign to force regime change in Venezuela. Why did October 7th happen? Because of Abraham Accords, and they ripped up the Iran nuclear deal. Why did Ukraine happen? It wasn't just that Trump was building up Ukraine's armaments, because they were in a war with Russia already, and Trump was arming Ukraine, and they redeployed intermediate range missiles to Eastern Europe. That's one of the things that Putin came in 2020 and said, hey, we could do mutual inspections, but we need a moratorium on missiles, and Trump wouldn't negotiate, and then Biden wouldn't negotiate. And I think, that
was the trip to Poland, wasn't it, in 2017, I think. Yeah. So this is something that I think a lot of Trump supporters maybe aren't even aware of. And Trump is confident that he's going to go in there and he's going to put his dick on the table and say, the war is going to end, or else we're going to do terrible things to you. But I don't think they really can. I mean, what can are we going to bomb Russia? I don't think so. It's sort of a delicate situation. And, what more can we do? I mean, are we going to sell Minuteman missiles to Ukraine that could hit Moscow? I don't think we do that. And I don't think Putin believes that we do that. So you can't even bluff it. So the deal is the deal. I mean, Russia wants, they want to end the war now. They want to end the war on their terms. We want to freeze it and stop the fighting and move over. And I just don't think that's really possible. And why would Russia give it up? They're winning. They're producing more stuff. The Ukrainians are all dead. So I think you're right. I think that Trump and Vance are actually going to be, in a sense, trapped. And I think they might go hard in Ukraine. Then again, we don't know, what Trump might threaten and, how that negotiation might happen behind the scenes. But I think you're right. The willingness to continue the war and escalate it, I think a lot of Trump supporters they are underestimating his willingness to do that and the likelihood that will happen, because I don't think that's an easy one to back out of. We're really in trouble over there. So I actually tend to agree. I think it's going to be a sticky situation there. What can they really, what's the stick? With ISIS and the Taliban, I mean, these guys, all they did was just increase the artillery. They just did way more artillery, way more bombing. And you can't do that in Russia. So right. Well, you will have to put a Ukraine flag on your Twitter profile. I'll insist on that.
I don't know. No, I don't think so. It's too far.
The liberals are like, Putin's based, actually. Like Kyle Kalinske will do a video on
Yeah, secular talk and all those guys.
Okay, the